Welcome to Yoga Nidra for stress. As you begin, give yourself complete permission to allow anything that arises during this practice to simply be. If it's a sound or an emotion or physical sensation, whatever it is, I invite you to simply welcome it in, recognize it for what it is, and simply be the witness of whatever arises. Allow it to be just as it is. Remember, your job isn't to fix or change anything. Through deep, prolonged, and systematic awareness, you will work to open to your truest self. And remember that the feeling of your most natural state of being is that of relaxed awareness. So please make yourself as comfortable as possible. Try to set the conditions right to avoid distractions. Know that despite your best efforts, things may arise nonetheless. Things like sounds and emotions and memories, etc. Simply remember that your job isn't to try to ignore these when they come. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Like I said, just use whatever arises as a simple way of practicing awareness and acceptance for things just as they are during this practice. I invite you to follow my words, and as you do, you'll cultivate a deeper and deeper awareness. And during the process, you may find that you become systematically more relaxed. Modern psychology has shown that you can't be stressed and relaxed at the same time. So you're going to work on becoming very relaxed. Allow yourself to relax bit by bit and open to your true self through deep awareness. Let's go on this journey together. So to begin, start with a few deep breaths in through your nostrils and sighs out your mouth. Breathe into the nostrils. Maybe hold your breath for a brief second, then open your mouth and offer a sigh. And if you're feeling stressed in this moment, make your sigh a little more vocal. I find that sighing is extremely helpful to begin to relieve stress. Try doing this one more time. And now begin to breathe deeply in and out through your nostrils. And if you know Ujjayi breath, practice a few rounds of Ujjayi breath. And if you're not familiar with Ujjayi breath, it's slow and deep nostril breathing, which focuses a little bit more on the exhales than the inhales. Also with Ujjayi breath or whisper breath, you breathe in such a way that it constricts the airflow at the very back of the throat, giving you a whisper both on the inhale and the exhale. Don't constrict your breath so much that you find it difficult to breathe, but merely enough to simply feel the texture of your breath. Whether with Ujjayi breaths or simple deep breaths through your nostrils, continue breathing slowly. Remember to emphasize the exhale more than the inhale. This is the key to relaxation and lowering the stress response. You may find that your nervous system is already beginning to calm down. Keep your jaw nice and relaxed. Relax your face. And if there's any other way you can start to get more comfortable, please do that now. And now release the Ujjayi breath or deep nostril breathing and breathe as naturally as possible. And as you lie down, close your eyes and simply open to whatever you happen to be most aware of in this moment. Be that the sound of my voice or an emotion you are experiencing in this moment. Just welcome, recognize, and witness whatever's most present for you. And now practice being simply curiously aware of it. You don't have to fix it. You don't have to change it. You just notice it. And in this moment, I invite you to be aware of anything that feels outside of yourself. It might be temperature, sounds, smells, anything that feels external. Practice welcoming, recognizing, and witnessing whatever you're most aware of. And let's agree to let go of any sort of judgment about anything for the remainder of this Yoga Nidra practice. And now bring your attention inside to anything that feels internal to your being. It could be energy or physical sensation, emotions or thoughts. Simply notice with that neutral observation anything that feels internal. Go back to the external realm, to whatever feels outside. Welcome, recognize it, witness anything that feels external. And now internal. Again, notice anything that feels internal. And in this moment, I invite you to feel both what is inside and outside at the same time. Don't worry if this doesn't make any sense. I invite you to do this nonetheless. Feel as if the boundary of your body were diffuse or porous, and what is external could also be internal. Feel both simultaneously. You might recognize that while you can be aware of one thing in one moment and another in another moment, the thing that isn't changing is awareness. It is by all the changing things that you are aware of which reveal that which never changes, awareness itself. Be awareness itself. And now in this part of our practice, you're going to establish your sankalpa. This is the seed of your intention. This is a sacred seed of intention that you will place upon the altar of your heart. As you practice these deepening layers of awareness through your Yoga Nidra practice today, you will align with your true nature, that of awareness itself, and thereby create the perfect conditions for this seed to grow and bloom. Your Yoga Nidra practice will create the fertile soil for the seed of your intention to grow and bloom and manifest in your life. Consider what you feel you need most in your life right now. What do you need from this practice? The sankalpa that I would invite you to adopt for today's practice is this positive statement of truth. Repeat this in your mind. My most natural state of being is relaxed awareness. My most natural state of being is relaxed awareness. Say this a few times in your head. Doing so places that intention on the altar of your heart and allows the universe to pinpoint the way in which you will come to know yourself through experiencing your natural state of relaxed awareness. Everything we do from here forward in our Yoga Nidra practice will be to nourish this seed of intention, this sankalpa, and give it the right conditions for it to grow and manifest in your life. And now, if possible, I invite you to become even more relaxed. And now choose a place, either real or imaginary, a memory of a place, or perhaps this place that acts like a sanctuary for you. a place where you can be your best, a place where you are happy, where you feel love or at peace. This is your sanctuary, your personal oasis of peace. And this is a place that you can always go to, whether in waking or dreaming consciousness. As you choose your sanctuary, I invite you to be there in your awareness. Do this by feeling all the details of your sanctuary, by filling in all the details of your sanctuary as you run through your senses. Is this place inside or outside? Is it daytime or nighttime in your sanctuary? Begin to notice what you see around you in sanctuary. See with your own eyes the shapes, the colors, the textures, the objects. Are there other people or animals there? And now, what does it smell like in your sanctuary? As you breathe in, your breath is totally natural and normal, but the scent of your sanctuary fills your entire being. And notice what you can hear in your sanctuary. If there are any taste in your sanctuary, taste those flavors on your tongue. What do you feel on your skin? Feel the temperature, textures, pressure, whether you are wet or dry, hot or cold. If you can feel the presence of another person or animal or being. What emotion exists in your sanctuary? Invite this emotion to rise to the surface and notice where you feel this emotion in your heart. Practice welcoming this emotion, recognizing it as an emotion, and witnessing this emotion. You're simply noticing this emotion. Remember, this is a sanctuary where you can be at your best, a place where you feel happiness, peace, love. Remember, there's no limit to sanctuary. It never diminishes or goes away. It is a place that is always there for you, and you can come here anytime you wish. If, during this practice, anything should arise spontaneously, such as an emotion, thought, or sensation, remember to simply welcome, recognize, and witness it. I invite you to stay with it for a moment and just witness it. After you have witnessed it for a moment, if you need to respond with a deep breath or move your position, that's fine. But first, simply be the witness. At every step throughout this practice, simply stay relaxed as you welcome, recognize, and witness all that presents itself, whether by my suggestion or whether it arises spontaneously. You can respond to anything in your life most powerfully as the observer, as awareness itself. If something else arises that you don't want to work on today, you may always go back to your personal sanctuary by remembering all of your senses and your personal oasis. And now, I invite you to go deeper along this journey of Yoga Nidra with me. Begin to refine your attention by noticing the sensations of your body. I invite you to feel your entire body as broad, open awareness. There's nothing you need to do or change about your body. Simply feel your body as sensation. Feel your entire body as sensation. Bring all of your attention to the simple sensation of your mouth. No need to move it or change it or do anything about it. Simply feel the sensation of mouth, your lips, your teeth, your tongue. Welcoming the sensation, recognizing it as sensation, as well as anything that spontaneously arises in your awareness. Simply be the witness to the sensation of mouth. And bring your attention to the sensation of eyes. Feel your eyelids, the place where they touch. Feel the weight of your eyeballs in their sockets. Feel all the muscles around your eyes and allow them to relax. And now be aware of the sensation of your ears, simply feeling them as presence. Feel as if all the muscles around your ears could also relax. There's nothing to try to hear. There's nothing to try to do. You're simply aware of the sensation of ears. And now of nose. Simply feeling the presence of your nose, your nostrils, the bridge of your nose. In this moment, remember what it feels like to have had a facial or when you just washed your face with a warm washcloth and every pore in your entire face is open and it feels fresh and alive. Adopt the feeling in your entire face in this moment. Feel this openness in your forehead and eyebrows, your eyes, your temples, the bridge of your nose, your nostrils, your cheekbones, the planes of your cheeks, upper lip, lower lip, chin, and jaw. Feel the presence of your entire face, bright and relaxed. Feel your face as relaxed. And now bring your attention to the crown of your head and remember a time when you've had a scalp massage or you put some sort of shampoo or eucalyptus or mint in your hair that makes your head tingle with a sort of effervescence. Allow the feeling of your entire scalp to become alive. Feel all those little muscles in your scalp that help your eyebrows raise or that wiggle your ears. Allow all those little muscles to relax. Feel the crown of your head as weight and as softness. And feel your face as weight and softness. Feel your entire head at once, your face, your scalp at the same time. Feel your head as one field of sensation, a sphere of sensation that has no real periphery and has no real center, just broad sensation. Welcome your head as sensation. Recognize it as sensation and merely being the witness to the sensation of head. And now feel the sensation of throat and neck. Notice how good it feels to simply listen and not have to say anything in this moment. Relax and simply enjoy being quiet. As you listen to my words, feel the sensation of collarbones, shoulders, and trace the sensation of your arms from your shoulders down to your elbows. Elbows through your forearms, to wrist, from wrist through fingertips. And in this moment, put all your attention on the sensation of your left hand, your thumb in particular. Feel your left thumb. And now place all your attention on your right hand, your thumb in particular. Feel your right thumb. Now left thumb, right thumb. Now feel both thumbs simultaneously. Just feel sensation as presence. Welcome, recognize, and witness the sensation of thumbs, not as two things, but as one thing. And you may notice that in one moment you are aware of one thing, and the next moment you are aware of another thing. But as you notice them together, you open to what is beyond things as separate, into a oneness, into awareness itself. Different things you are aware of illuminate awareness itself. In this moment, I invite you to be awareness. You are awareness, experiencing itself in this moment as sensation. As awareness, be the sensation of chest. Notice your heart beating in your chest and the movement of your breath as your chest lifts and lowers easily and naturally as awareness. Feel yourself experiencing yourself as the sensation of belly, soft and relaxed. And now as back. Now bring your attention back to sensation as you feel the sensation of pelvis. Feel your legs from hips through your thigh to your knees, down, knees to ankles, through ankles, all the way down to your toes. Feel your entire body head to toe. And feel your entire body is large, expansive, and possibly large, without any real definition to perimeter. Your body is simply large. And now in this moment, feel your body is small. Be very small. Adopt the feeling of smallness in your body. Your entire body is small, without center. Now adopt the feeling of being large again, looking down on something very, very small, an ant or a grain of sand, feeling very large compared to this small thing you're looking at. And now you are the very small thing looking out into the expanse of the universe. Maybe lying on the ground, looking up into space. Feel the largeness of it all. And now in this moment, be both the expansiveness and the minute simultaneously. Be the part of you that cannot be defined by large or small. The part of you that is just feeling like large and small will come as you hold them simultaneously together. You will discover the feeling and the experience of the part of you that never changes. The part is awareness itself. Be awareness itself. You are awareness expressing itself in the form of the body, of your energy, of your life. Feel how energy is manifesting in your body in this moment. Feel how energy is flowing and moving. Energy could manifest as colors, movement, heaviness or lightness, a feeling of vitality, relaxedness, or dullness. Simply welcome recognize, and witness any way in which energy feels in your body. No need to fix, change, or do anything. And now feel this energy move into the places that help you to ground in your body, into your hands, your feet, into the belly. Grounding energy is moving into your hands, feet, and belly, like building up a reservoir of energy that is grounded and stable. This grounded energy is always there when you need to do work, but holding comfortably. In this moment, notice how relaxed you may have become. If it feels safe, I invite you to remember what it feels like to feel a little stressed. Don't remember your most stressful moment ever, but remember what it feels like to be just a little bit stressed. And if it doesn't feel like you want to work on that in this moment, remember your sanctuary, that place where you feel love or happiness or peace in your mind. Remember all those senses you experienced. But if it feels okay, remember what it feels like to feel a little stressed. Perhaps maybe just a little annoyed at something. If it feels safe, invite that feeling gently into your body and notice how you feel it in your body. What does a little stress feel like in your body? What do your senses do? Feel this emotion of a little stress and all the ways it affects your being. Notice energy, thoughts, or other emotions and body. Like many emotions, stress is simply often a call for action. Does this feeling seem to have a message tied to it? What's the first thing that comes into your mind? Does this emotion have a message for you? Simply welcome, recognize, and witness this emotion. Perhaps the message resonates, or maybe it's simply stress talking. You're just the witness. And now for you, what is the opposite emotion of stress? Name whatever emotion you feel is the opposite of stress. Invite that emotion to rise to the surface. That emotion that is opposite of stress. Or do you feel that opposite emotion in your body? What is the opposite emotion of stress? And what does that feel like in your body when you invite that emotion to the surface? Notice where you feel it, how you feel it. Describe that to yourself. Does it feel like a sensation? Like energy with a color or movement? Energy can manifest in many possible ways. Still, you are merely welcoming, recognizing, and witnessing this opposite emotion. All the ways you are affected by this opposite emotion. What is the opposite of stress, and how does that feel in your body? Remember a time when you felt that emotion resonate in your body. Feel this opposite emotion with your senses. And if that opposite emotion had a message for you, what would that message be? Allow it to be the first thing that comes to your mind. Don't try to force it. And now for a moment, go back to what it felt like to have a little bit of stress. Can you simply allow a little bit of stress to be? You're not owning it. You're simply allowing yourself to pick it up for a moment. And now agree to let go of the stress and pick up the emotion that is opposite to stress. What is that opposite emotion to stress? What does that other emotion feel like in your body? Remember the colors, the message, the feeling of that opposite emotion. Give yourself a minute to feel this other emotion again. You can simply pick it up whenever you want, as if it were an object that you can pick up whenever you wish. And now this doesn't need to make sense, but I invite you to hold both emotions, stress and its opposite, simultaneously. You're holding one emotion in one hand and the other emotion in the other hand. You're holding both emotions simultaneously. Stay with the visualization of holding on to these two emotions for just a moment. And in this moment, I invite you to let go of both emotions. Just let them run through your fingers so you're just left empty and open. Adopt the feeling of letting go for a moment and allow yourself to be empty and open. Your body stays comfortably grounded on the floor and everything feels comfortable and relaxed while you let go of emotions. What is the part of you that is larger than stress or any emotion? Feelings of stress will come and go as emotions change, but they reveal an unchanging awareness. Be awareness itself, aware of emotions, but bigger than any emotion. Your natural state is that of relaxed awareness. Be relaxed awareness. What are you aware of in this moment? And just like emotions, you have the power to let go of any events or circumstances that have ever happened in your life or will ever happen in your life. In this moment, simply let go of history. Let go of the idea of the future. There is only now. You can let go of your name, job, your responsibilities. Things in this moment just are. Let go of family, careers, education, successes, mistakes, all identity. There's nothing you need in this moment. There's nothing you lack in this moment. Everything just is. Let everything simply be as you let go and relax. Everything simply is. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to control. Everything just is. And repeat these words. My most natural state of being is relaxed. Awareness. My most natural state of being is relaxed. Awareness. My most natural state of being is relaxed. Awareness. I am relaxed. I am aware. I am relaxed awareness. Everything simply is. I am. And now in this moment, feel energy again in your body. grounded energy in feet and hands. Come back to the feeling of your body. With this energy in hands and feet and belly grounding you, feel yourself back in as a body. Feel your hands, your feet, your belly. You're lying on the floor. Feel the outline of your body, the weight of your body lying down. Simply aware of the sensation of body. Give yourself a moment to remember your sanctuary, the place where you can feel your best, the place where you're happy, where you feel love or at peace. Remember your senses and sanctuary. And remember, your sanctuary, your inner oasis, is a place where you can always go to. It is an unending, forever place. It's richness that never leaves you. A place that is always abundant. A place you can return to whether in waking or dreaming consciousness. Anytime you feel you could use the support of your sanctuary. And one more time, repeat in your mind your sankalpa, which is, my most natural state of being is relaxed awareness. And now, because you practice deep awareness during your Yoga Nidra practice today, you're going to move throughout your life with greater openness, greater clarity of mind and heart, and a greater sense of purpose. You will have a greater perspective over problems and situations that will naturally beset you. And when the problems and situations come, you'll be able to respond rather than react to them from your highest place, that of relaxed awareness. You will find yourself experiencing stress less and less in your life. And as you practice this Yoga Nidra practice regularly, you will become more and more familiar with what it's like to be in your natural state of being, that of relaxed awareness. This will become normal and easy. I invite you to treat this practice you've done today like a large deposit into a bank account of wellness that you are choosing to regularly fill up day by day. And now in this moment, I will count down from 5, and at the end, that will signal the end of your Yoga Nidra practice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yoga Nidra is over.